Hey, we're here with Father North, and he has some thoughts on the year 2012, what's going to happen, and he's going to share those with us. So what is going to happen in 2012, in your opinion?
All right, on December 21st of 2012, that's when things are going to start happening. The universe, well, our solar system is dropping below the spiral galaxy of the Milky Way galaxy. And we're dropping down below, and that's when all these planets are going to line up, and it's supposed to set up some weird magnetic something or another that's supposed to upset the Earth. Some people say that the poles are going to change. The North Pole is going to become the South Pole, and the South Pole is going to become the North Pole. Well, there's all these magnetic lines that go between the poles, and they're all breaking up during this switch. And all the birds and the dolphins and everything run off those magnetic lines. They wonder why the dolphins are all beaching themselves. It's because they're lost. At any rate, so when we get halfway through the galaxy where we're dropping through, there's what they call the black rift. And when the galaxy goes through that black rift, it's some kind of band of dark matter, and the sun is going to disappear for 18 days, and everybody's going to think it's the end of the world. But it is not the end of the world. The Mayans went through it, and they documented it. But what it is it's a sacrifice and a rebirth is what they call it. You're supposed to sacrifice the old way of thinking and get into a new age way of thinking at the end of their calendar thing. And I think it's going to happen. This guy, the guy that wrote the book on it, he called it the Seven Macaw. And it's the ego-driven maniacs that want to make a global world conglomerate thing. At any rate, they're supposed to be destroyed. Either they're going to change their way of thinking or they're going down. And I hope so.
And what are you going to do, Father North, when the time comes?
I'm going to pop a beer and sit on this log and drink it. But,
all right. How about for the normal person? What should we do to prepare ourselves for this calamity?
Well, you need to sacrifice the ego and just become a real person. Chasing money and all this material crap. I don't know, if you're willing to change, then you're not supposed to get taken out. It's the people who won't change that are supposed to get messed with. And I don't know how it's going to happen. There may be a lot of collateral damage of people who don't deserve it. I mean, if the whole planet blows up, it could be a mess. But I figure on, basically the Indians are going to survive. People who are in tune with nature are supposed to make it through. It's the people who are tied up in all this corporate bullshit that they're the ones that supposedly it's targeting. I don't know. It's a crapshoot. We don't really know what's going to happen, but If the sun disappears for 18 days and it's winter time, that could make it pretty rough on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But
Great. Well,
I always knew I was going to live to see it. It may kill me, but at least I'm going to be here to see it.
Right.
It's amazing. But supposedly the world's supposed to get better. I mean, the world's been here for 4,000 years or 4 billion years. The world's not going to blow up. But tectonic plate shift, tsunamis, volcanoes, there's a whole lot of things that can happen. And we're just going to have to wait and see.
Right.
We got a front row seat.
Great. Well, thank you, Father North. Appreciate your wisdom. And I hope you survive it. I know if anybody will, it will be you.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm working on my way out. My system isn't doing too well. I haven't, since I got incarcerated, I haven't had my regular herbs that I take, legal medicinal herbs. It's been 2 years, and I gotta get back on them.
Right. Well, thanks again.